Oh my God. So many things.
So much, you guys. It's a Friday.
It's Friday. Holy crap. Do we have a lot to get to? And before we get to anything, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Nancy Harsel has written us a very lovely email. She says, "Hey chicks, love listening to you every morning. One thing I noticed is that a few days in a row, you guys' shirts were either the same color or almost matching. You are so in sync with each other. It's amazing." She's not wrong. I mean, today we're a little off.
We do that. We do it all the time where we'll just get on. We're like,
and we'll like the moment we're both on camera together, we'll just start cracking up.
I know. Oh my God. It's crazy.
She says, anyway, I wrote before regarding my pillow purchases. I'm purchasing slippers for my kids and their spouses for Christmas. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Maybe I've ruined a surprise. Sorry, Nancy.
Yeah.
She said, I already purchased a pair for my pregnant daughter-in-law and she loves them. Anyway, I went on mypillow.com/chicks and started putting in my order. The men's slippers were coming up for $15 more than the sale price. So I called the 800 number, which is 875-0513. And the very nice customer service rep helped me. He asked if I had a code and I said, yes, it's chicks. He was like, oh, okay, yes, you're like an old friend. Using your code got me the sale price. I also asked about the return policy, and he said that because of Christmas, they're extending the return policy until March of 2022, which is great because it's usually only 60 days. There were several sizes that were sold out. He made a note and will call me when the sizes are available. I also bought my kids the towels for Christmas. MyPillow has excellent customer service, and listening to Elvis singing Amazing Grace, like their hold music, is the best.
It is.
I don't have TikTok on my phone because China, but I look forward to Mox Talks every day. Enjoy you gals so much. Keep on smiling. From Nancy.
That is the sweetest. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. And she's right. Get yourself all the good stuff from mypillow.com for Christmas, for you, for your family, for your friends, whoever.
You guys, we have like 7 Saturdays until Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. It's either 7 or 8 Saturdays, but I think it's 7. So
wow.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh. You got to get going. Go to mypillow.com/chicks. Use our code for everything, because there's discounts on all of the things. Here's my name today. One moment.
What is it? It's so great. It's so great.
All right. So much to get to, but we're going to start with something that's not gone viral, and I don't know why. And it is Nancy Pelosi gave a presser yesterday about where we are on the whole legislation. There's going to be a vote this morning, apparently.
Build back better.
Right. But at the end of her presser, it was almost, what is it? It's 20. It's probably a 30-minute long presser. She was asked a question, and then she started to answer it. And you guys, I don't even know what she's saying. So we're going to listen to this together.
Did she misfire? Yeah.
And there were points where she just was staring and kind of going like this.
Okay.
Oh my God. Are you ready for this?
We're ready. We're so ready.
All right. Let me begin. Okay.
Here we
go. Let me make sure the sound is up.
Oh my God, this is going to be epic.
It's way worse than Biden to me. All right. Here we go.
This shouldn't take long to get. The other thing that we're getting we're sending stuff over to the Senate. Well, most of the product that we've done is, except now we may have added in the last day or so. And some of what we added is Senate to the bill, like a hearing. Bernie doesn't like hearing. Excuse me, Bernie loves hearing. Manchin doesn't want hearing in the bill and all that stuff. So some is Senate oriented, and then we had the family medical leave. We figured if they're putting things in, then we can put something in.
What the hell?
Manchin doesn't like it. So, so we are getting some bird and privilege. I think mostly we're getting privilege scrub, because privilege scrub is deadly to a bill. Bird, it's important. You have to take it out, but privilege violation can take you out. So we're again getting that as we go along as well. But when we pass a bill, then they will see it in its aggregate and make some.
Any concerns that any of this is messaging because that they have to
Oh my
take
God, I'm
some of those
horrified.
things out regardless, no matter what you send over? You said you weren't going to
water's
send
not
a
gonna help me.
messaging bill.
No, we're not sending a messaging bill, but we want to be sure that what we send is not birdable or bird bath or privilege scrub. They're the two
What?
exercises we're getting engaged, bathing exercises we're engaged in. And we're getting good response. There's no bad answer. You know, it is what it is. You know, there's certain objects.
What is that? I don't. What's that? What did we just see? What?
You guys, that is from like the official White House YouTube channel. That is in no way manipulated. That was her actual bird bath.
Bird bath privilege scrub. Did I hear that correctly? What?
I don't know.
What is happening, Mom? What's happening? What's happening to our country? These are the people in charge. She's been in office for I don't even know how long. It's been at least 85 years she's been in office. I don't know. She's so old. Oh my God.
I mean, have you ever seen anything more insane? Like that's worse than Biden. Whatever happened in that moment was worse.
I don't know what I don't know what happened there. Do you guys know what happened there? Because
no, I'm looking at the comments and people are like, what the hell?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Because people will say that she's drunk a lot. I don't even think that's drinking. I don't think that I think that that's just full on. There are synapses that aren't firing. That's
or they're firing too much, and she's
there's
just
something it's misfiring. Like things breaking down there. Right.
That was some crazy stuff.
Bird
now, I also have to show you, and here I was thinking mid-afternoon yesterday, I was like, oh, we'll for sure have to share the Fauci and Rand Paul fight. But like, there's no time because there's so many other big things that are important.
I want to see that though. I want to see.
Oh, it's good. It's really, really good. But part of the hearing that took place in the Senate was also with not just Fauci, but Walensky. And this is the moment where Senator Bill Cassidy, he's from Louisiana, asks Walensky about CDC employees being vaccinated. Because, of course, yesterday is when the Osha regulations came out, 490 pages of regulations, which are going to basically require every U.S. worker at some point to get vaccinated because they want to take it down to fewer than 100 employees.
Right. I was just going to say, when you say we're talking fewer than 100 employees. So everybody needs to know that because everybody may not know that right now. And they may be waking up this morning and going, wait, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Now that's not official yet, but it is absolutely part of the public discussion that's happening on the regulations that they wrote, and so it's absolutely in the works. And because what's her name, Karine Jean-Pierre, who did Psaki's presser yesterday in place of Psaki, was like, we want compliance. I mean, those were her words. We want compliance because they're tyrants. That's where we are now.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's amazing to me because I can't believe that they're doubling and tripling down on this. Just based on the outcry that they've seen in the American public.
Yeah.
And the people that are freaking out about this and that are pissed off and that are fighting back. We need to fight back more.
And we are. Like, I've got some DeSantis sound because he's a badass. Kristi Noem. I mean, there's a bunch of different states who are like, no, we are going to fight this with every fiber of our beings. And Daily Wire, there's other private companies who are filing lawsuits.
I hope so. This is insanity.
It's insane. So then in that context, the conversation that you're about to hear is even more remarkable because, again, what is good for the goose apparently is not good for the gander.
Of course not.
We are all peasants. The elites, it does not matter to them. Listen to this.
What percent of CDC employees are vaccinated?
We're actively encouraging vaccination in all of our employees and doing a lot of education and outreach in order to get our agency fully vaccinated.
But the percent?
I don't have that for you today.
I'm told that 75 to some north of 75% of CDC employees at headquarters are still working remotely. Is that correct?
We are following regulations through HHS and the federal government.
No, that's not my question. I apologize to be rude, but I'm asking a very straightforward question. I've been told that north of 75% of employees at CDC headquarters are working remotely. Is that correct?
Senator, I don't actually know the number off the top of my
Okay,
head.
when you
so
look
I'd
down
have
the
to-
hallway, are there empty desks? Are over 50% of the desks empty?
Senator, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head. What I will tell you is that we're working closely within HHS and the administration to follow the governmental rules for return to
There was a
workplace.
recent GAO report that shows, and released in the last 2 weeks, that there's been no coordinated response from the federal government to get people back into work. Now, if there's any agency that, since we have teachers in Fulton County are back at work, that the caseload of COVID in Fulton County is about 88. At its peak, it was 606. If what I've been told by someone who frankly kind of knows that people in laboratories are not showing up. I have no clue how laboratory workers who presumably are vaccinated wearing PPE would consider themselves eligible to stay at home. I say this because I just want to echo, we got to lead by example in the federal government. If our
Right.
public health agencies don't have enough confidence in the immunization and in the PPE to go back to work, fighting infectious diseases, there's going to be a lot of undermining of a willingness to further fund public health.
That
Why in the hell aren't they back to work? Why? Why in the hell?
it's almost like they don't trust the vaccine.
Yeah, either that or they're freaking lazy. It's like one of the two. Pick one. Seriously, why aren't they back to work? I don't understand.
It's incredible. Christy, thank you so much. And Amber, oh my gosh, Amber, that's very generous. Amber says, my grace meter is running so low. Fight like your life depends on it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Yes, 100%. This is insanity what is
God.
happening right now.
And for her, did you see how like she was laughing?
Right. Smug. It's just smug. These people are smug. And you know why? Because we allow them to be.
Yeah.
We allow them to be because so many people and people I know and people you know are just rolling over and saying, all right, I guess I'll just get the vaccine. I guess I'll just do this. And y'all, I am not anti-vaccine. I am anti-mandate. This is people are just rolling over and they're like, well, I got to have a job. I got to do it. I got to do it. And so they're doing it. Stop it. God, why are people doing this?
I know.
Why?
I mean, there are plenty of people that, and I totally understand the people who literally have no choice at this point. Maybe they're in healthcare, right? And they have to put food on their families' tables. I totally there's no judgment for me about that. But there are a lot of people that could stand up and push back who aren't. Yeah. I mean, at this point, it could just be all of us, right? Unless you're an independent contractor, the government could force literally everybody, if you want to have a job, to do it. That's how crazy this is.
Right.
I just cannot believe this.
And that's where we're heading. You know, it started with like people who work in organizations that are, 100 or below or 99 and below. You know, they think, I'm safe. I don't have to do this. You're not safe. They're coming for you.
They are.
They're coming for you. So get ready because you think, I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with that. Those other people have to deal with it. Guess what? They're coming for you because those people, not enough of those people stood up and you're not standing up with them. So they're coming for you. Everybody. They're coming for everybody. Because conservatives are not used to standing up. Conservatives are not used to having the balls. We have to have the giant balls and we have to stand up against this. This is the problem we got to do it, y'all, because they just keep doing it. And then you get the smug faces like you just saw in that video. You get the smug. It's like these schmucks are going to keep doing it. They're going to keep rolling over. I couldn't
tell like if she was laughing out of smugness or if she knew she'd been caught. She knew in that moment.
Well,
I look ridiculous.
Probably a little bit of both, because who cares if she gets caught? It doesn't matter. These people face no ramifications, right?
Yeah.
There's absolutely no accountability on the behalf of that side, right? They don't have to be held accountable. They just keep steamrolling our side because they can.
God. So yesterday on our show, we played the clip of Peter Doocy asking Joe Biden in that presser about the $450,000 payments to illegals.
Right.
And you saw, we all saw it together here, that Biden was like, that's outrageous. And the only reason that it would be an incentive to other illegals to come is because you keep putting the message out there. And Peter Doocy pushed back and was like, so you're saying that this is just totally false. It's fake.
Garbage.
And garbage. That was the word. And Joe Biden said yes. And so when Karine Jean-Pierre did her presser yesterday, Peter Doocy once again pushed back because yesterday afternoon, the ACLU, who is working with the DOJ on these settlements, pushed back to Joe Biden and said, yeah, you might want to check in with your own DOJ because we're in the process of, working out a settlement with these illegals who are suing, saying that we separated them from their families. So Peter Doocy asked Kareem, I keep wanting to call her Kareem. It's Karine.
Like off a cliff, Karine?
Kinda.
Okay.
So he asked her about this again, and the answer was 100% different than what Joe Biden said. So I will play this for you.
Oh, God.
President Biden is calling these reports about the administration paying up to $450,000 to illegal immigrants who are separated from family members garbage. He says it's not going to happen. But the ACLU says that it is. So who is right?
What, are you talking about the question you asked him yesterday?
Yes.
So if it saves taxpayer dollars and puts the disastrous history of the previous administration's use of zero tolerance and family separation behind us, the president is perfectly comfortable with the Department of Justice settling with the individuals and families who are currently in litigation with the U.S. government. DOJ can obviously speak more to that process. The president what he was reacting to was the dollar figure that was mentioned, that you mentioned to him yesterday. As press accounts to date indicate, there's been press accounts on this, DOJ made clear to the plaintiffs that the reported figures are higher than anywhere that a settlement can land. Again, this is something that the Department of Justice can speak to. I do not have anything more to add to this.
But if he's not okay with $450,000, how much money is he okay giving?
This is something, again, Peter, this is something that the Department of Justice is going to handle. I just laid out what he was thinking and how the process was moving forward. The DOJ will talk to the specifics of this.
So what changed then from yesterday? You're saying that he would be perfectly comfortable settling with these families who broke the law to come here. But yesterday he said that's not going to happen.
It's garbage.
First of all, let's remember how we got here. How we got to a place where we're dealing with families being separated.
Oh my God.
This is coming from the last administration, cruel, inhuman, immoral policies.
Can you even
against just people? It's separating children from their families, 18-month-olds, 2-year-olds, 5-year-olds from their families. That's how we got.
That's what happens when you break the law.
Right.
This is what we're trying to deal with here.
I can't anymore with her.
Oh my God, shut up.
Can you even?
So basically what she answered the question, she went, Trump. That's how she answered the question. That is how she answered the question. What an incompetent boob. Seriously. That is how they answer the question, is they look back at Trump. No, we're asking the question about $450,000 for each person. He said it was garbage yesterday, and you're saying it's not today.
Today's perfectly comfortable.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
He's perfectly comfortable spending our money to pay off people who broke the law and who are not even entitled to any taxpayer money at all.
And then you have the audacity to get up on a podium and turn back and blame that on Trump. This is what's wrong with this administration. Like in an encapsulated little, there it is right there in a little package for you, y'all. There it is.
Isn't it just, I just cannot.
It's Trump's fault.
It's happening. I mean, they're going to try to bury it, and maybe it won't be $450,000 a person. Maybe it'll be $250,000 a person. It doesn't matter.
It shouldn't be anything.
They don't deserve a single dime. What they deserve is maybe a plane ticket to go back to where they broke the law from.
A bus ride out of here. Right. I mean, I can't. I know, Serenity now. I can't deal. Trump. Bring up Trump. Give me a freaking break. Oh my God. These people.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because it works so well for McAuliffe to do that. Just bring up Trump all the time. Just keep doing it.
Oh my God.
I cannot wait for 2022. I can't wait for 2022 and 2024 because keep bringing up race, keep bringing up Trump, keep bringing all that up. Keep doubling and tripling down on that garbage because I'm tired of it. I cannot be the only one. I'm just tired of hearing it. Sorry.
No, don't be. I mean, I just
irritated. so irritated.
So
Answer-
irritated.
Like, just answer the question. It's not hard to answer the question. Answer the question, one. And that chick at the CDC should be able to answer the damn question.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it to answer the question? We pay you. You are our employees.
And listen, Ducey does a great job, but I wish in that moment he would have said, how does this administration justify to American citizens, hardworking, tax-paying American citizens, that they should pay for this?
Right.
How do you justify that?
It's our money.
You don't get to say, because Trump was mean. This is the equivalent of someone literally robbing a bank, going to jail, being separated from their family as a result of that, and then getting paid off for
Right.
breaking the law.
Yeah, talk about a dog whistle. They've been talking about dog whistles for the past however many months. Dog whistle this and dog whistle that. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Talk about a dog whistle. Holy crap. They're going to be coming now. Oh
Oh my God.
And my baby, I'm going to get $1 million. Sign me up.
It's the
Yeah.
lottery. It's winning the freaking lottery.
Yeah, it is. It's winning the lottery. Oh my God.
Thank you, April. April says, if you break the law, you get nothing. I'm not paying taxes for this crap. I wish it were that easy. I wish we could just all opt out.
I know. I wish you could say that, but actually that's not true. They do. We are paying for it. Whether you like it or not, we're paying for it. It's like, that's what sucks. You can't opt out of it.
Oh my God. All right. So I've got three more clips to play. One more of Kareem Abdul. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her that. Kareem Jean-Pierre.
Karine off a cliff.
So this is very quick, but because after the Virginia election, there's obviously still continue to be a lot of talk about CRT. The new Democrat talking point is that it's a big fat made up lie. That CRT is just, we all made it up. It's not.
Oh my God.
What are we talking about?
They did get together and they said, hey, you guys, everybody say that it's completely made up. I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy how they're all doing that, isn't it?
I mean, lockstep, right?
Right.
And so she went a little bit further, for the official White House position to be that Republicans are lying.
Mhm.
That's pretty strong. But this is exactly what she said. Listen.
We need to be honest here about what's going on here. Republicans are lying. They're not being honest. They're not being truthful about where we stand.
I mean, she said that could not have been more clear, right? I mean, that was very, very clear.
The only nice thing I have to say about this woman is I like her blazer. Only nice thing. I mean, her outfit is on point. But other than that, she is horrific.
And the thing about her, too, is that she's mildly more pleasant to listen to because she has this sort of soothing lullaby voice, whereas what's her face? Saki is all like, circle back.
I can look at her more than I can Pisaki, but other than that, she's horrific. Yeah, but the lying is, it's unbelievable how they all are doing this all at once now.
Yeah. So this is amazing. This guy, I think is Tony Kinnett is his name. He is an administrator for the largest school system right here in central Indiana. And he released a video yesterday that went viral. He ended up being on Tucker's show. Like Britt Hume was retweeting him, and he is letting every parent know that when you hear something like that from Karine about Republicans lying, here is what you really need to know.
I'm the science coach and admin in the largest public school district in Indiana. I'm in dozens of classrooms a week, so I see exactly what we're teaching our students. When we tell you that schools aren't teaching critical race theory, that it's nowhere in our standards, that's misdirection. We don't have the quotes and theories as state standards per se. We do have critical race theory in how we teach. We tell our teachers to treat students differently based on color. We tell our students that every problem is a result of white men and that everything Western civilization built is racist. Capitalism as a tool of white supremacy. Those are straight out of Kimberly Crenshaw's main points, verbatim in Critical Race Theory, the writings that formed the movement. This is in math, history, science, English, the arts, and it's not slowing down. If students of color have lower reading scores, it's because of inequity. Therefore, we take from the white students and give to the color students. That's Richard Delgado, straight out of CRT and Introduction. All teaching is political, with reality and facts taking the back seat. That's Dr. Gloria Ladson-Billings, who outlined how she saw critical race theory fleshed out in public schools in 1995. When schools tell you that we aren't teaching critical race theory, it means one thing. Go away and look into our affairs no further.
Yep.
It isn't about transparency. It isn't about cultural relevance. It's race essentialism, painted to look like the district cares about students of color. We call it anti-racism, so you feel bad if you disagree with our segregationist pedagogy. It's taking advantage of kids' vulnerability and parents' inactivity to preen over social snake oil schemes designed to create division. Parents, when we tell you critical race theory isn't taught in our schools, we're lying. Keep looking.
I mean, damn.
Yeah. So just like take that and spread it everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because this is for
I don't know
Karine
how
to get up there and just be like, Republicans are lying. This
Right.
is made up.
Well, I mean, they can all get together and they can orchestrate this huge effort to say that we're lying. But I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is happening. It is. And they can continue, like I said, like we've said, like everybody's saying, they can continue to say they're racist if they are against this, just like he said. They can paint us as racist if we want to fight against this. But who are the real racists here? Who are they? I think we know.
Yeah, we definitely know.
Right.
Aaron, thank you very much. Aaron says, hoping Mock has some good talks today to cleanse our palates after all this BS. I do. But first, I've got something even better, and that's Governor Ron DeSantis. Because while all this shit is going down with Osha and all these regulations,
God, you didn't even get to Fauci. You didn't even get to the.
Well, I told you I wouldn't. I said there wouldn't even be time.
I know.
Well, everybody needs to go and look up the fight between Fauci and Rand Paul yesterday because it was a good one. It was a really good one.
A thing of beauty. Yeah.
Thank you, Janet. Janet says, watch the Project Veritas video on the 11-2 New Jersey election fraud. It's unbelievable. So listen to Janet and look for that as well. But right now, we got to get to the best governor ever.
We want to allow a precedent where the federal government could come in and just force you to do what it wants you to do. And make no mistake about it, those individuals who have gone through a normal vaccination series for COVID, you will be determined to be unvaccinated very soon. They will do that. They are going to tell you you're unvaccinated and you have to get a booster. Otherwise, you could potentially face loss of employment or other types of penalties. So that is going to happen. They're not putting that in the rule, but they're already asking for feedback on how to do this going forward. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's going to get more restrictive. There's going to be more power brought to bear going forward if we don't stand up now and fight back. I just think people are so sick of constantly being bossed around, restricted, mandated, all these different things. We've had enough of it, and we want people to be able to make their own decisions. And so it is important to stand up for people's individual ability to make decisions for themselves. I also think it's just the constitutionality is very significant, the individual freedom very significant.
I love him. God, I love him so much.
I mean, I was sick of the bossing around a year ago. So at this point, I'm just like, I've just checked out.
I mean, I was down to do 15 days. Yeah. We did our 15 days. We're 21 months in. Enough already.
And then I look around at all these people who just keep doing the things. And I'm like, stop doing the things. Stop it. Yeah. Because it makes it harder for the people who don't want to do the things, you know?
Yeah.
Because then I'm just,
I know.
I have to wear a mask in here? What? I don't want to wear a mask in here. It's Texas. We're not supposed to wear masks here.
Hang on, I got tux, but I'm hot, so I need to turn off my heat.
She's hot, you guys. She's smoking hot.
I'm like sweating. You know why? Because I'm wearing like our new, and we're going to talk about this next week. My new heat holders wear.
Oh my God. I had their socks on the other day. You guys, we'll tell you about it. But we have a new sponsor. It's like, oh my God, amazing.
Very excited about that. All right. So many talks to choose from. You can just,
Can I just go, no, yeah?
Yes. I'll just like have them up and you just kind of take a look-see.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, you have to do the dog. You have to do the dog right there on the left. Second one on the left. You have to do
this guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
That's too loud.
She taught him to whisper.
Oh my God, I love him. Love him.
Isn't he the best?
I gotta do that with Cash. Cash's head is under the bed right now because he's so big and long that his body's like out of, and then his head is under the bed. It's so funny.
You guys, Elise Myers got her wisdom teeth pulled out, and I love her so much for allowing this video to be shared with millions of people. The amount that I love her, I cannot. Look at this.
What should we do?
Make a commercial for them, for the people.
Yeah. Did you have fun today?
I like the drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the drug. Just
Oh
told
my
me
God.
okay. He said, I have gas. Walking gas on it. I'm like, you're not funny. He's like, I just don't be scared of me.
No, of course not.
Anyway, you can't understand a word she's saying, but the fact that she had that up there is like
Right.
freaking amazing.
That
Do you
is
know
so
after
funny.
I did that, I was in the same condition, and my husband at that time had a new truck, and I don't remember this obviously at all, but I was crying, like in the passenger seat, I was crying, and I kept taking the gauze out of my face and smearing blood all over the inside of his new truck.
And he was like, "Can you not in my new truck? Can
He
you
was so
not?"
mad.
I can't believe you had your wisdom teeth pulled when you're an adult.
Yeah, it was when I was at the company we used to work at together.
Really? Oh my God, I don't remember that. I don't.
Yeah, and then I got dry sockets and it was awful. It
I
was
don't
like the
remember you
worst
getting your
experience
wisdom
ever.
I was not your friend then. I don't think.
I think that was before. Yeah, that
I was gonna
before.
say because I would have like come over and like hung out, with you. And then I would have taken videos of you and I would have shared them with our audience. Of course, I would have done that. Hello.
And then my mom tried to feed me mashed potatoes, and I cried because I couldn't like hold the fork and aim it at my mouth because I couldn't feel my mouth. So I kept like stabbing my face. with the
So at
fork.
least so we know now that when you get anesthesia, you're a crier.
Well, not anesthesia. I do very well with anesthesia, but the twilight
The
stuff,
twilight
like whatever
stuff.
that is,
You're a crier.
that will mess you up, man.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's completely
Okay, we only have time for one more. Do you see anything that grabs you? This is actually another cute dog.
Or the top left, yeah. The dog or the top, or maybe both.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, excuse me.
What's he doing?
Nada. Are you doing dishes? I hope so.
Oh my God.
Excuse me. Nada. Are you doing dishes? I hope so.
I love dogs. I love them. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Oh my God.
excuse me.
You have to play you
Nada.
have to play the last one too. Play that top left guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's good. He's
Okay,
really
play
good.
him.
So stitch this and tell me something that white people aren't ready to hear.
Tap, tap, tap in. Instead of that, I want to do you one better. I want to tell you what black people aren't ready to hear. We are not oppressed here in America, and racism has never held any one of us back, not in our lifetime. This is not to say that you haven't experienced racism. That's not what I'm talking about. Every single black person could probably attest to experiencing racism in their lives. Has it held them back? If you really look deep into that question, no, it hasn't held you back. Instead, what we're doing is we are going after people and trying to change who they are, when we could simply just change how we respond to them. It's simply that simple. And again, this isn't about experiencing racism. This is about truly asking the question, does racism hold you back? It doesn't. It doesn't. I've asked this question to many, many black people, and all they can say is that they've experienced it, but it's never held you back. Let's discuss.
I love him.
So
I love him too. I love that too so much. That was
He's
a
a-
really nice way to end, you know?
Yeah. So there we go. We got some positivity at the end, right?
I love that. That and the dog that walks on his hind legs.
Oh my gosh, Marin says, I just used my work anniversary bonus to buy the most popular package with the balance going to the chicks. You're going to love that package. Marin, you are gonna love it.
It's like basically you're in a spa at home.
Yeah. She's talking about Genucel. If you guys haven't tried Genucel, check it out. Lovegenucel.com/chicks. Marin, you're going to look good. And Kimberly, thank you so much. She says, DeSantis 2024. I love this guy. I love him right there with you.
Totally. You guys, I hope you guys are all doing fun stuff this weekend. We have a weekend of really not a lot of plans, just a lot of doing house stuff, you know? So I'm just kind of excited to not have a lot of plans.
Yeah, that's a good weekend right there.
kind of
Mhm.
excited about that. So you guys bring it in. Bring it in. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.